We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Thunder and the Arrows. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Tug Lawler, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to watch a guy that has a pretty good slurve. And a lot of people ask me, hey, what's a slurve? It's kind of in between. It's not really a curveball, and it's not a true slider. It's kind of a hybrid of both. Whatever it is, he throws it, and he throws it well. It's about 6 to 7 miles an hour slower than his fastball, and he has an awfully good one. And if he brings that one with him, he should have some success in this one here today.
Brian Cannon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gun.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andrew Arellano.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Arellano is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
Stepping into the box, Scott Franchise, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Two and 0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he had him fooled there. It's 3-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
He'll try it again. 3-2. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now in the box, Randall Mad Dog. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. From the belt, the pitch. Franchise is off at first with 2 away. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Bruce Cartwright, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
So coming to the plate, Rolando Valido. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Rolando.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Now at the plate, Adam Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. And he pops it up. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box, Alton Kramer. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And it's fouled away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. This pitch is popped up. Hale waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So digging in now, Tiny Ryan. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Pops this one up. Pulido backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The center fielder, Saul Worthing.
Now at the plate, Saul Worthing. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate, Corey Esparza. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and his side is retired. Stepping into the box, Chet Tierney. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, Chet Tierney.
From the stretch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1. Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fastball well outside. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now another 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Muhammad Butts is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The runner in scoring position with none out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roll. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
To the plate now, Antonio Nunez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Byron Kane, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Lays off 1-0. Fouled away. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to first. He's got it. Oh, and this takes off on him as it's over his head. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Now batting, Robinson Schwabenland. He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. The 2-2. Got a full count. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Worthing is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Tug Lawler.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tug Lawler. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We played 2 full. The Arrows are out on top 2-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Hal Hale. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
The pitcher, Bruce Cartwright, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
0-2. That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now to the plate, Brian Cannon, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he is in there.
The left fielder, number 99, Andrew Arellano.
At the plate, Andrew Arellano as he rips it on the ground to second. 1 there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Rolando Valido. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box now, Adam Turner shatters the bat as this is hit to third, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In now, Alton Kramer, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Scott Franchise.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-1. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch.
2-2.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Hit hard to third. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be the imposing power bat, Randall Mad Dog. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tiny Ryan. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. Runners on first with one down. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up to second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in, Saul Worthing. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that missed.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Mexico City leads this one 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Chet Tierney.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The center fielder, number 11.
Settling in now, Muhammad Butts. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls and no strikes. Butts, a California-born ball player. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate now, Antonio Nunez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2.
2 out, nobody on. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Corey Esparza, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Hal Hale will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch.
Strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Turner is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The pitcher, number 50, Bruce Cartwright.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bruce Cartwright. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A little roller toward the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Byron Kane. In there, strike 1.
Byron Kane.
And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And it's fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Too high. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Ready now, Robinson Schwabenman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder coming on, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
So stepping in, Tug Lawler. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Cannon to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Digging in once again, Andrew Arellano. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Standing in, Scott Franchise. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
Standing in now, Randall Mad Dog, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Striding into the box, Rolando Valido. The first pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Now batting. Fielder, Adam Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Franchise is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now at the plate, Alton Kramer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A ball and no strikes.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Heading out toward shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Into the box, Tiny Ryan. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Into the box, Saul Worthing.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Esparza, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The slurve too high for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Standing in, Hal Hale. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Hale, a 27-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Here's the 1-1. 2-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Men on third with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Butts is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble.
7th inning, correct.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jason Blake will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Michael Lopez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Last half of the 7th here, coming forward the veteran outfielder Chet Tierney. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Taken, but called a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Mohamed Butts, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. 2nd home run early in the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
These dudes nowadays, they can hit them anywhere. That's some Oppo power right there. Oppo Taco.
At the plate, Antonio Nunez. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Worthing is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. At the plate, Michael Lopez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Kramer is there, and he makes the catch for the out. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brian Hannon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will scramble back to 3rd, but get there safely.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Arellano, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. And it's in time to get him, but they do play to run on the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Justin Yeager is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Trevor Lauderdale will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 8, Trevor Lauderdale.
From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run. Digging in, Robinson Schwabenland. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
Batter number 8.
So striding forward now, Trevor Lauderdale. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Rolando Valido, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
In now, Adam Turner, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball. So here's the cleanup hitter, Randall Mad Dog. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-1 on its way. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and that is a big out to start the night. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
Tiny Ryan tries to bunt his way out here, but it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Right side. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Now back, the center fielder.
Stepping in, Saul Worthing. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to third. He's right there. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Arrows come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Mexico City took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Tug Lawler earns the win, his second. Bruce Cartwright is settled with a loss after giving up only one earned. Justin MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Lightning and the Kings. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Freddie Rosario will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. Timmy Hinson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle. And, man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 2-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Seth Roberts. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Throw over to first. Dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Mo Cole, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Roberts, base runner at first with one out. That's by him for strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Very high, 2-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale. Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Jason Easel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Comes set. Now the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The 2-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first.
Ball 3.
3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Coming to the plate now, Marty Riggs, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Two men are on with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100% not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Royce Phillips, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Here's the 1-0.
That's ball two.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Here's the 2-0. A great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Lightning lead it 1-0. Chief Mendez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now at the plate, Dominique Durazo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Dominique Durazo.
Pitch on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Akinori Yamazaki.
Stepping in now, Akinori Yamazaki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, you always want to be the team that jumps out to that early lead and sets the tone. And after back-to-back singles right here in the first inning, that's exactly what this offense is looking to do.
Into the box, Todd Alexander. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
None out, runners at first and second. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Number 84.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, King, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Comes set, the 0-1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Lightning lead this one 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ryan Nichols. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both...
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Wesley Ray. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center, so the first 2 have reached here to start the second.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Connie Pratt, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Nope, that's the ball.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Timmy Henson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Seth Roberts. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Will Elmore.
Will Elmore.
First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Now here it comes.
I got 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So striding in, Fred Blair, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Mendez is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Fastball well outside. Alvaro Lopez is on deck. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Alvaro Lopez pulled high in the air out to right field. Phillips back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting in, the center fielder.
In now, Johnny Slinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Left side, but well foul. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Nichols. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Coming to the plate now, Maurice Carter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Two down, runners at first and second. Now a slur taken for his strike, 1-1. he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Dominique Durazo, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. And he punts the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Here's the 1-2, and he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is retired. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Mo Cole. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And it's full now, 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
To the plate now, Jason Easel. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the first baseman, Marty Riggs.
Into the box now, Marty Riggs. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Durazo has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
the batter, the right fielder, Roy Phillips.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Royce Phillips. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping in now, Ryan Nichols. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Nichols has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Now the 2-0. Makes him check his swing, but he went around for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 2-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Alexander will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Lightning are out in front here, 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in is the DH, Akinori Yamazaki.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Todd Alexander is on deck. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Riding in once again, Todd Alexander. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A runner at first with no outs here. This is line to left. Ray is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in to try it again. King, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
The batter, the left fielder, Will Elmore.
Ready for another chance? Will Elmore. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope,
now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 2 out with the man at first. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Wesley Rain. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Connie Brock.
Stepping in, Connie Brock. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Number 9, Timmy Henson.
At the plate, Timmy Henson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Fred Blair.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In now, Alvaro Lopez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Into the box, Johnny Slinger. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Maurice Carter.
Digging in, Maurice Carter. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Ready for another shot now. Dominique Durazo will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
No balls and a strike to count. Two men are on with 2 men out. Scorched to third. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Batting in, Seth Roberts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And that misses, 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Slinger is right there, one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mo Cole.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mo Cole.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A two-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
1-1. That's ball 2.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. Touché, sir.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Next will be the designated hitter. Jason Hazel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On its way is pitch number 75. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Nashville is on top here, 2-0. Brad Morrison gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Morrison.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Akinori Yamazaki.
Akinori Yamazaki.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
One and two, here it comes. Popped him up. Trot is there for it. One out.
The right fielder, number 18, Todd Alexander.
Stepping up now, Todd Alexander. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
1 out, nobody on. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think you'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Full count. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, King. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Morrison, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runners on first with 1 down. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the left fielder, Will Elmore.
Stepping into the box, Will Elmore. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
The 1-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Roberts will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. Nashville is out in front here, 2-0. Grant Snyder takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Grant Snyder.
Ready once again, Marty Riggs, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Marty Riggs.
Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
He's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Royce Phillips, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Ryan Nichols, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 3-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Another payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Fred Blair. Going to strike that victim twice in this one.
The third baseman, Fred Blair.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Phillips is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So coming to the plate, Alvaro Lopez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Fouled off. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hinson is right there. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 4, Johnny Slinger.
Now at the plate, Johnny Slinger. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out both ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
To the plate now, Maurice Carter, and he fouls this one off. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-0.
Runner on first with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ray is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now at the plate, Wesley Ray. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Wesley Ray.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Stepping in now, Connie Rod. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. That evens it up, 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Ball 2. Fouled away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No one out with a runner at second. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now back, the 17th, Timmy Hinson.
So digging in now, Timmy Hinson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Up there.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Stepping into the box, Seth Roberts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runners are at second and third with one down. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Second and third here, one man out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Mo Cole striding again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Vic Fulton comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Jason Hazel will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. This is foul right side. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Marty Riggs. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Looking to minimize the damage here. Squared that one up just a little late. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. Down the third baseline. This one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Nashville leads it 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Dominique Durazo.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, Akinori Yamazaki. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, Dan, these guys have put a lot of guys on base, but no one seemed to cross home plate. Are you cognizant of that as a pitcher? Are you aware of the traffic?
No doubt about it. 9 runners stranded so far in this game. It's time somebody comes up with a clutch hit.
At the plate now, Todd Alexander, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So now to the plate, King, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Royce Phillips. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Elmore has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
The catcher, number 17, Ryan Nichols.
Now batting, Ryan Nichols. ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. One out, nobody on. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Wesley Ray. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here's the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Slinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Roger Shipp is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Will Elmore, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Fred Blair.
Now to the plate, Fred Blair. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Not close. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hinson is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
Catcher number 28. Alvaro Lopez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alvaro Lopez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got it.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dominique Diaz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Connie Rott. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Carter is there. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
From the stretch. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Diaz, a 32-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Seth Roberts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in and looking for more, Johnny Slinger. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
Now back, second baseman, Maurice Carter.
Stepping in now, Maurice Carter, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Hinson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Digging in, Dominique Durazo. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with it.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
All right, here we go, making things interesting with an RBI knock to cut the deficit to 2. Maybe we can get this offense going.
In now, Akinori Yamazaki. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The right fielder.
Ready now, Todd Alexander. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that's in there for a strike.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Lightning jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brad Morrison gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
For the home team, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes.